Good ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Perez Media Tv. I am by name with Glass and admin of Perez Media TV. Perez Media is a gospel media house focused on breaking forth revival, the publicity of Apostle Edu Udechukwu.
Simeon came by the Spirit. Many other people came there just to see somebody that was poor, but Simeon came by the Spirit.
To live a powerless life without identity. Kingdom of darkness does not acknowledge that I have come.
Our videos are for spiritual edification, spiritual knowledge, and wisdom. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and also follow us on Telegram, Facebook, and Twitter at Perez Media TV. And also help to share our video links so that the gospel of Jesus Christ can get to the ends of the earth. And don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel. Also, use the notification bell so you can get notified when any new video. Thank you so much and God bless you.
Into the revelation of whom you are supposed to be. No matter the book, if you read Brian Tracy, read Maxwell, where is Ike1? Come now. Tell me 17 books I need to read so that I can discover myself. I want to discover myself, brother. Tell me 17 books I need to read. Bro, go and pray first. What you will discover at best is a miniature of who you will be. The weakest part of you is the one that you will discover. The one that can't stand a demon in the night. The one that can't stand it. The one that can't resist sin. You will use book and knowledge, fill your head. When a woman pass like this, you fall like a babu. You will just, with all the knowledge that professors have, why are they following small girls in campus? 60-something-year-old men, professors, several degrees, they are following. They can't control themselves with their knowledge. It means they are actually weak and babies. Small girls, 22 years, 21 years, they will come and rub your hair and say, Prof. Prof. Small girl. I want to ask, is that man an elder? He's a babe. A 70-year-old child. Are you seeing it? If you like, don't give yourself to priesthood. You can make money and squander it. You can make it and Satan will collect it like heavily. I've told you people's story here of a businessman that is in Lagos. When he started doing well, one day Satan had a meeting. Not Satan, a group of occultic people had a meeting. The guy saw himself in the vision where he was unlocking his business, some things. A group of people gathered. They were like 4 men, beat him, collected the key. I hope you know that key is what you use for business. Collected the key from him, went to the top of a building and hung it there. The guy can't climb there. That's how his business started going down. He applied all the strategy he knows. The things that should work is not working. My friend, come, let's pray together. Stop looking for business contacts. What you need is a contact of 7 angels. Are you seeing it? That's why if you see business as ministry, if you see business as your destiny, some people see I said, I don't want to suffer in this world, I want to make money. You can't get me to pray for you. You can't even get me to pray with you, because such person doesn't know the reason why he's looking for what he's looking. Get it, they waste it everywhere. But once somebody, you can't even know that why. You don't know why until you enter priesthood. If a man has known why exactly, not just that he read books, that kind of man is already involved in priesthood. And you know what God will do? He will make sure you got everything you got by priesthood. And if you got it by priesthood, you sustain it by what? That kind of person will first become something, become someone become a kind of a man. Whether you are standing on the pulpit or you are standing as a president, Elijah in the government house, he's still what? He can still call down what? Look at a man that is called David. Sometimes I'm confused. Is David a king? Is David a prophet? Is he a priest? He sees himself in the temple, he collect bread, do whatever. There was a time there was no priest, he collected the ephod. Say, what sayest thou, O God? A king, he knows how to trace God. Even when voices are dry in the land, that man can hear God. Everywhere has gone silent, but David can hear God. You will notice that come and tell, let you people be praying. We are politicians, we are business, we don't be praying for us. Come and carry me now. Once I hear that thing from, even if I wanted to pray before, I will not try it. If I do it, God will not be happy with me, because that is the exact thing that was wrong with the last generation. That's the exact thing we have practiced, and we have not been able to raise. We are sending civilians to the war front. Pastors will go become occultists before they are coming back. Why? We have not fully taught the people the priesthood of all believers. They went there without an altar. I want to teach. I'm trying to introduce the altar to you. It is not if there is a priest, there is an altar. If there is an altar, there is a priest. You cannot take away an altar from it. If you don't have an altar as a priest, what are you? What are you? We don't know you. You are amorphous. You are without shape. It is your altar that gives you shape. You can know what kind of man somebody is by the shape of his altar. You can trace. Brother, let me teach you something now. Know it and never forget it. Don't use manifestation to know the weight of a man. Use his altar. No matter what you do, I'm not moved. But if I see the weight of your altar, I honor you, because it's altar that determines the weight of man. So don't come and his altar. When there is something you see a man doing, the way his altar is shaped, the structure, the weight. Such a man is not a normal man. That is really the strength of a man. God can't do anything. He only invades through the altars, including Satan. That's the way they operate. Are you getting the point now? So, you see, the higher you receive favor before God as a result of your ministry upon the altar, the more your altar increases in stature. How does God increase the stature of your altar? Are you getting the point? He brings a lot of auxiliary ministries around your altar, causing several other ranking beings, men or not, to become participants of the project that is going on your altar. Suddenly you will notice that what is happening in your altar have the ability to affect many more people than you think. When you pray, when I stand and pray, 100 million people will start praying. They will not know why they are moved to pray. Are you getting the point? Can you bear what I want to tell you now? Go for that. Go for that. Because if you get to that place, you are like